everyone, it's Wendy. Welcome. Today I have several cards to show you. I'm only going to show you how to make two of them, but I have had the best time playing with this Swirly Bird stamp set. This stamp set is so versatile, and when I first saw it, it scared me because I was like, it's just a bunch of shapes. I don't know what to do with this. But of course, Pinterest is my friend, and I was able to figure some stuff out and then just sit down and playing with it on my own. I came up with a couple different card ideas that are really cute and sure to knock the socks off of whoever you give them to. So if you hear the little tip, tip, tap, taps in the background, that's my little doggies wandering around underfoot. So just ignore them. And we're going to get started with this card. I'm using Dapper Denim, and I'm going to create little kites. When I first saw this, I didn't even know that that's what these were really supposed to create. Maybe they're not, but they create perfect kites. So I went ahead and stamped those in Dapper Denim, and then I stamped the string to the kites in Dapper Denim, and that string comes in the stamp set. And then I'm going to use my Versamark ink to stamp the sentiment, which is from Greatest Greetings, and the rest of the kites. And then I'm going to go ahead and white emboss. So while I'm doing that, I have to tell you that this little shape right here, all I could think about was those little things from Star Wars that fly and they have the shape on the sides. And I tried everything I could to figure out a way to make those using this stamp set, and the closest I got, I'll show you later. It's on a card, but it's like all I could think about was those little Star Wars things, and I don't know what they're called because I am not a Star Wars junkie. I've watched it, but I'm not like some of y'all out there who have lost your minds and obsess over Star Wars. No judgment though, no judgment. So if you know what those things are called, you can leave me a comment. Tell me what they are. You know what I'm talking about. They fly through the air and they're like skinny in the middle and they have the big things on the side. Okay, so I went ahead and heat set this card, and that's it. That finishes this card. I am using the Crumb Cake note cards. These are 3.5 by 5 inches and they come with envelopes. 20 cards come in a pack. So they're a great purchase. Okay, so now I'm using the rest of my in colors. I've got some Sugar Plum here and Peekaboo Peach, Flirty Flamingo, and Emerald Envy. Now, I didn't know how this was going to look when I stamped it on the Crumb Cake cardstock, and I'm really weird about using colored cardstock and stamping. I don't know why. I just have issues with it. Probably need to see a therapist about that. I don't know. So when I did this, I was really nervous, but it ended up being my very favorite card. I absolutely love the way it turned out because the colors really, they were darker, but they really pretty much stayed true to their color. And I was really impressed with that. So I had a lot of fun. So I'm just stamping my solid images here first. And the great thing about photopolymer stamps, is you can just go right back over where you've already stamped to kind of darken it up a little bit. And I did do that on a couple of these because, like this one, you can see it got speckly, and dye inks will just do that sometimes. There's a word for it. I think it's called like mottling or something like that. But as the ink rests into the paper, it kind of soaks in and moves around and becomes a solid image. So when you stamp stuff, and if it does that, sometimes just give it a few minutes and let it kind of soak into the paper, and it'll move around and get nice and solid for you. So now I'm just adding a bunch of leaves, and I love how the Emerald Envy looks on this Crumb Cake cardstock. I just think it's gorgeous. I really like them all. And actually, as I was stamping this, I was thinking, oh, these would make really cute peaches that with the Peekaboo Peach color, and then a couple leaves sticking out the top of it would be a cute peach. So I'll probably try that at some point. So I took my heat tool and just kind of dried that ink because if it's wet, the embossing powder will stick to it and you don't want that. So I went ahead and did that, and then I'm just taking my little swirly cute image here and stamping it over the top in Versamark ink, and then I'll heat set this with white embossing powder. So I have to share a little tidbit with you. My husband got a new job, and I'm so excited and proud of him. And he starts June 20th, so he's going to have a couple weeks off coming up. And I'm super excited about that, but I'm also really nervous because I've never had 2 full weeks at home with my husband. And I'm afraid, like, he's going to really interrupt my mojo. I'm afraid I'm not going to have, like, the right amount of crafting time or be able to, I don't know, successfully craft with him around, because I usually work when my daughter's at school and he's at work. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so this card is all finished, and I made several cards. I'm going to show them all to you. I think there were 9 different designs in total. My favorite 2 are these 2, which is so funny because I did not think I would like them stamped on crumb cake. But then I made these really fun kites, and they are with Melon Mambo and Tangerine Tango. And there's a bunch more over on my blog if you want to go look at them. Here's a couple other videos from me. You can click on either one of these images to go to them. Hope you subscribe to this subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.